Go ahead, let me help you.
Well, you are, Tom. You read all these questions.
I did not write all those questions.
Oh, well, do you make sounds? Do you ever find this happening to you?
Yeah.
Where you're just suddenly you're making sounds with your voice that have no meaning?
It happens a lot.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. It's called subvocalizing. And I don't know, I guess maybe it's part of the evolution of language. It's going backwards, though, back to when sounds had just basic shapes to them and had yet to be applied to anything truly meaningful. And I guess I don't know, I'm probably dyslexic and attention deficit and all that.
Are there any examples on your new record?
Actually, there is one of the songs on there that's on Alice, the Komma nicht zu spät, which is actually there are a few words in there that have real meaning, but the rest of it is just pure gibberish. But a lot of people, when they hear it, they say, "Gee, I didn't know you spoke Romanian," or "I didn't know you spoke this odd dialect of Finland," and I have been known to tell them that I do speak those languages, but truthfully I don't.
Have you ever put one over on the Romanians?
No, not the Romanians specifically. No. I'm having a ball with just the sounds, and it's kind of thrilling to invent the language and not know from one word to the next what the next thing what that you're going to say. You don't have no idea what you're going to say, and it's free. It's a free feeling.
In your head, is there anything that you think you're saying when you speak these languages, or?
Yeah, you go through a series of emotions. You're angry, you're compassionate, then you're sad, and then you're you go through the whole range, but you're doing it with just shapes. Heinjoy fai montai shai forka, Hilamanda Bailamanda Bolamanda Kalamanda Bilamanda,
That was Chinese.
See what I mean? Yeah. People do think it's really a language. Yeah. Sid Caesar used to do it all the time. But it's actually therapeutic. You gotta try it. If you're angry, don't say words. Just say shapes and sounds.
When I'm angry, I can only say shapes and sounds. I forget how to speak.
But that's really it. And most lyrics in songs start just with the sound, and then somehow the meaning finds the sound, and they join, and out of that you get a word. And, that's the way I do it anyway. Yeah.
Now with the song, you haven't looked at me. Looked at me.
Oh, right, yeah.
Now, I think there might be a story behind that song because it says so on this paper. But
actually, there is. Yeah.
You didn't begin with nonsense syllables in that.
No. That's a more traditional song. Actually, the story is that I guess it was Oxford University had a celebration, and they wanted Alice, the Alice of Alice in Wonderland. They wanted her to come and speak in front of the class. Of course, by then she was in her 80s, and so she came all the way from wherever she came from. It was a long journey, and she got up on stage. She walked out to a microphone and banged on the microphone and said a few words to the class. And this was kind of a hypothetical song that we created to cover a situation like that you might imagine one would be singing or thinking about. And it's just kind of an odd situation to imagine a story with a little girl who's like 9 years old, and then to see her as a grown woman walking out.
So this is what she would have sung if she had burst into song at that moment. In the musical version.
Right, in the musical for Broadway, yeah. Something like that.
Now, I have another question,
Okay. All right.
and I want you to think carefully before answering
Okay.
this.
All right. All right.
What key
Yeah.
do most houseflies sing in?
Got it. Key of F.
The key of F,
Yeah.
one flat key.
Yeah. One flat.
Now, do they run up the whole scale?
No, no, no. It's the middle octave.
Just the middle octave?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
You know, I maybe towards the end of their lives, maybe they fluctuate, but you know.
there's no modulation in the life of flies, is what you're telling me.
Well, I'm sure they have meaningful changes they go through, but you can't be determined by the tone of their voice. But if there was a fly in the room right now, we could check it.
There probably is a fly in the room.
I don't think so. Not this time of year. It's a little too early for flies.
No, well, especially when you keep a place this neat.